recording? Yes, I am. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry about that. I did not mean to hit the record button. I was just setting this thing up. Let me bring y'all in a little bit. I was just setting this up, and I must have hit it because I wasn't even facing that direction. Good morning, everybody. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. It's freezing down here in South Carolina. It is freezing. Do you hear me? Right now, I want to look cool, but I can't because it's freezing. But it's so beautiful outside. Thank you, Uriah. Thank you. Um, it's so beautiful out. Ooh, no. Like I said, it ain't no time to look cool. Good morning. We've just been enjoying the beautiful scenery. Thank you. This is what I do every morning when I got time. I sit out by the lake, and I'm gonna give you my perspective. Let me see what you was looking at. So did y'all get a chance to see all the geese that live on my land? They just live here. That's why I tell y'all sometimes my garden don't do well because they will eat it. So I started fencing it off a little bit. Sunny 55 in Seattle. Yes, okay. So y'all got a chance to see all the little, it's about 6 families with all their babies right now. Right here, 6 mothers and fathers with all their babies back here. It's Dino NFO said it's cold in Virginia too. It's freezing. We hear from hey in Michigan, Crown Music in Michigan. Before I get started, you guys, I just kind of wanted to go over something, but before I do, Melody C, good morning. It's your first time in here in the live. Well, guava to you. Guava, thank you for coming in, and I appreciate it. I wanted to say happy Mother's Day to all of those great mothers out there, even my own, my wife, my sisters, and it these days and time, uh, staying home, taking care of your kids, holding it down. I know that's hard. That's hard to do for men and women. But today is your day, so I'm representing the women today. Uh, so with that being said, I'm gonna start the day off like this. Happy Mother's Day to my mom, my sisters, my beautiful wife, my queen, and all of you out there. Happy Mother's Day. I'm gonna start my coffee off like this. Guava. All the sweet, beautiful mothers out there. If you know who she is, raise your hand. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Guava. This is my first time putting her on camera. I've had her a long time, so I don't want to mess her up. Guava. Anybody know who that is? Got a little bit of coffee on her head, though. Can't represent her like that. Get your coffee off your head, baby. That's right, Erica the stylist. Erica the stylist, email me at leadfarmer73 at yahoo.com. I saved her for a special occasion, and this is it. Mother's Day during this mess we got going on. How terrible. So, I bought my mom for her birthday, I bought her one of those Echo Show so we can keep in touch without messing with her, with all this mess going on. So we can talk to her on the screen. She loves it, by the way. But just in case you guys can't get in touch with your moms and stuff and talking on the phone just enough, y'all might want to go get something like a FaceTime, do something FaceTime, uh, that Echo Show, all other kind of stuff you can do just to see them. Sometimes you need to see people. So I'm gonna get started. Everybody in the house today, good morning. Cinnamon says, I got my mother the Echo Show too. Ain't it's awesome? because now the funny part is my mom uses it too much, and I be working, and she want to look at me while she talk. you know, she want to look at me and she say, "Hey, you ain't looking at me." I said, "Mom, I'm driving a mail truck. I'm at work." Well, I know. Don't hurt yourself, but sometimes you need to look at folks when you talk to them. So I created a monster. That's how much she loved it. She called me more on the Echo Show now than she did on the phone. That's right. Pac-Man 3 God said we strong USPS. Exactly. We holding it down for America. We like Captain America, man. I didn't know how important we were until this mess dropped. And now I don't complain about my job no more. I take pride in it. It's funny how things happen. And speaking of that, I'm gonna drift off real quick and tell you. Remember the story I was talking about? Which job you get to get into the secret mountain? I might have to throw that out the window because now, who would have ever thought a mailman is one of the ones that's saving everybody? You know what I'm saying? So we might have to reformat the secret mountain. So let me see. Happy Mother's Day to all. How you doing, Miss Christie? Saudi Mike, good morning from Pensacola, Decatur Raider. As myself, bro, I work for the dump plant, never closed down. Oh, if you in Atlanta, let me tell you something. If your name represents where you're from, I used to drive the um, dump trucks in Atlanta, Georgia, up in not McDonough, but Marietta, if you know where I'm talking about. And I'm not gonna name the company, where we used to have to take all the garbage to the landfill and dump it in big semi tractor trailers. And I'm sure if you're in Atlanta, you've seen plenty of them going down 285. One of them used to be me. What a rough job. That's all I can say. If you doing that, bruh, salute to you. Dump plant barrels. Mm, mm. So all salute to all truck drivers too, all transportation whatsoever. Mona, I got a rabbit. A rabbit got into my garbage and destroyed my Meyer lemon tree. Will it grow back? Uh, it depends on how far the rabbit bit down to it. If you're the one that emailed me about it, bit all the leaves off and just ate off a few branches, that rabbit probably did your lemon tree some good. It pruned it back, and trust me, it will grow back and grow back in abundance. Hey, Starduster 2, good morning. Guava Starduster 2. Guava, how you doing, little lady? Uh, Yuri Ya says, mailmen always been important back in medieval days. They used to ride horses doing exactly. Nobody look at it that way no more though. They say, "Why is my mail wet?" Cause I'm walking in the rain. you know. Uh, I'm in Ohio. Hard to grow stuff. Any pointers? I'm from Ohio, and I'm gonna tell you why I moved to South Carolina. One of the reasons of about all the rest of the situation. I ain't gonna talk about that. But for the most part, it's hard to grow stuff up north. I mean, your growing window is so short, and that means your variety of growing things is so small. I couldn't keep doing that. Nick Thomas in the house. What's up, bro? They're representing the middle of the map, repping the greenhouse lounge. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I hope you got my email too. Is it too late? Let me see. I'm gonna go back up. Is it too late to start planting? No, it's not. It's never too late to start planting. I don't care what time of season it is. Plant something anytime, anywhere, and it depends on where you live at and what you're trying to plant. My trees are growing and looking fantastic. Amen to that. Thank you. That is wonderful. I'm in Ohio. I grow tons. HMU if you need help. HMU. I don't know what that means. Hey, everybody. Whoa, it started rolling fast on me. I'm in Ohio, still having 30-degree nights. Let me tell you something before I get started. The weather. The weather is so horrible. Do you understand? I live in Columbia, South Carolina. Right now, the weather, I should be burning up and praying for short pants, no socks, flip-flops. We don't do shoes down in the South. We don't do shoes. We do flip-flops and Crocs. I'm buffering. Oh, hit me up. I'm sorry about that. Missed that one. My daughter ain't teaching me that one. Good morning. If I start buffering, y'all let me know, okay? Because I'm way out by the lake now. I'll let y'all see a little bit of what I see every day. I sit out here, drink my coffee, relax, and all I gotta do is go and do a little fishing, listen to the weird space frogs. JJ Sunflower Corner said global warming is real. Oh man, most definitely. And whoever don't believe it, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't believe global warming is real, I mean, you can call it whatever you want to, but does any of this seem right to you? That's what I keep telling people. You don't got to call it global warming, but right now, is the weather right to you? Not to me. Hey, Deep Foster, beautiful view, man. That's one of my goals, to own a lot of land. Thank you. Yeah, man. Listen, and here's the thing. I don't have a lot of land. I don't have a lot of land. I just got a couple acres, and I'm telling you, it's in the city, and a lot of people want to move out of the cities and stuff, and ain't nothing wrong with that. And you know what? I've considered it many times, but I have too much family and too many ailments going on where I need to be close to something, somebody. So that's why I'm still in the city. So if you're gonna be in the city, just try to find as much land in there as you can. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta live in the city, try to get as much land as you can. There's a lot of people buying cute little homes and they got that much yard or land. Thank you, Brenita. She said, I love your channel. Hey, Stephanie Valdez, how you doing this morning? So I got enough land where I can do all of this, all of those new trees, old trees, all this stuff I'm doing. But on the other side, I got all of that over there across Washacoochee Creek. You go across Washacoochee Creek over there, all of that's mine too. All the way up. I don't know if you can see those houses up there. It's a house up there. My fence line is right in front of his back porch. So, you know, I don't mind if they go over there. Matter of fact, I got a tree right there I need to clean up. It fell. Let me see. I got lemon seeds to sprout in wet paper towel. They didn't grow straight from the dirt. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you growing with lemons, that sun is starting to warm up my head now. If you're growing lemon seeds, you know, I always say, do what you have to do. But please don't expect anything out of that. Everybody plant lemon seeds and peach pits, and they think they're going to get that exact lemon, like, and the fruit gonna come next year or something. Please don't do that. If you do that, if you plant hey, Ession's Family Garden, my brother Sapper in the house, y'all. If you have not seen Ession's Family Garden, please go check out his channel. That's a cooking guru, good family channel. Him and his wife and his kids. Gardener, excellent gardener. That's my man right there. Nick Thomas too. Nick Thomas in the house. Nick Thomas in the middle of the map. Go check out that man's channel. That man right there know what he's talking about. Good to see y'all in the house, Starduster. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Let me see. Pinching pennies with Tamika. Hello, hey, how you doing? I'm gonna get into this, and happy Mother's Day again to everybody in the house. I had to break out Betty Boop just for the Mother's Day occasion. So one more sip of this, then we're gonna get cracking. What I'm in here talking about today, a lot of questions been asked. That's the only reason it made me think of this. Let me kind of scoot y'all over. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And I move over wider. What got me going is a lot of people was emailing me asking me about buying online. And I just came up with a few pointers because I kept answering the question over and over and over again. And to some people, it's simple. If y'all hear the wind, it's the wind blowing off the lake. So I'm gonna try to be mindful of that, okay? Let me see. No lemon trees available. Listen, you know, I have a, before I get going, I have a supplier that just, so many people asking me for lemon tree cuttings, which I cannot, I did not this year. I can't do it. Thank you, CJ Verge. I appreciate it. Say, folks growing citrus trees, figs, almond, and some going to try pomegranate in Missouri. Amen to that. I'm going to say this, you guys. Thank you, my friend. My supplier said, don't know what's going on, but right now, citrus trees are like toilet paper. When he said that, I started laughing and he didn't. He sounded scared. There go that wind. I should have brought a shield. So I don't know how it is in other states, but this man cannot get citrus trees nowhere. Nowhere in the country. Nowhere. Guava tea pits. So I don't know how it is for you guys, but I got literally, if it wasn't for my integrity, I would show you the emails. I have literally hundreds of people asking me where to find lemon trees at. Where can they find lemon tree? And everywhere I keep shooting them. Oh, go to Stark Brothers, go to Ison's Nursery, go to Willis Nursery, go to Home Depot, go to Lowe's. I keep telling them all these places. Nothing. So I got curious and went to my local Lowe's and Home Depot. Nothing. And they used to sell them in these little cans, and they're selling for like $49 in that little can. They don't even got those. The little girl said they had them, and they was there for one day, and everybody bought them out. Let me see. Is it too late in the year? Joe says, is it too late in the year to start beekeeping? No, this is the actually great time, and the weather is holding off so good that it's perfect. Homesteader chick completely out. Yes, everybody is completely out of citrus trees. But if you want to get into beekeeping and you stay here in South Carolina, can I suggest one of the places where I go for some of my supplies is a Carolina Bee Company in, oh, I forget what part. They ain't far from me. They like 30 minutes from me or so. Carolina Bee Company, okay? Oh, and let me address something before I get started too. Uh, somebody came in and said, look at all the geese behind me. Look at them. To me, that's beautiful. Somebody came in and said, I put my hands up in some demonic ways or something like that to some degree. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all already know me and what I believe in and what I don't believe in. All of those different weird religions and all of that stuff is none of my business, and I ain't attached to none of that garbage. All right, if that's what you believe in, fine. If not, that's your prerogative. Hey, Cheryl's Organic Food Forest. How you doing, Lady Cheryl? Good to see you here. I don't get into none of that stuff. And if you see me talking with my hands, I talk with my hands, number one. And if I'm throwing up some kind of gang signs to you, number one, that's like I told those people, that's from years of hard work of a black man, working hard jobs, working construction, driving semi-tractor trailers, you name it, plumbing, all the stuff I've done over 40-something years. You think your hands still supposed to look like a little 12-year-old boy? So when my hands is always curled up, that's because in the morning, you know, when you start getting some age on you, because clearly you saying that to me, you ain't got no age on you. You know how you got to open them hands up in the morning. You got to peel them suckers back. You get up and your knees start popping like popcorn. So please don't think that of me. I don't get into none of that garbage, all right? Don't ever do that to me, please. It's old age and hard work. These hands done seen war. So I don't know what none of that mess is. So please miss me with that. What part of Missouri? Okay, let me get into it. I'm just saying, most people, when they don't, you see them hands? What they don't realize is a hard-working man or hard-working woman, your stuff ain't always gonna be smooth as baby butter. And people with smooth baby butter hands make me nervous. if your job ain't counting money all day, you a CEO or something, or you an average guy like me, working hard on the street, and you got baby butter hands, you make me nervous. I don't trust you. I'm kidding. But look, that's from hard work, y'all. Okay, hands hurt from typing 40 years of typing. Good God. But you understand what I'm saying? Just a hard working guy. So when I am throwing up signs, I'm talking, I'm gonna get off of that nonsense. Clearly, they don't know what hard work is, or they wouldn't even get on my page with that nonsense. Let's go here. I had to jot a few things down. Okay, Morgie, I told you it's about 6 or more families. Now look, I can't stay on. It's too beautiful out here for me to stay on task. Okay, I'm gonna show you. Now they done ventured down. Let me loosen this up a little bit. They done ventured down here. They off in other people's yards now. Where'd they go? Oh, they gone. There they all go. All of them, that's about 3 families right there. The rest of them must be behind me. Says seeds out in San Francisco Bay are 2 sold out. True that, led. Thank you, smooth soft. Somebody said smooth soft hands. How are your satsumas doing after the winter? My satsumas are loaded full of fruit. Loaded full of fruit. I wish I could get up from here without the Wi-Fi kicking out, because I have so many lemons and satsuma oranges and limes growing right now, you wouldn't even believe it. But I really want to show you the beginning stages of it. There go another white duck. We getting more and more white ducks coming to us now. I don't know where they coming from. Probably some pet that somebody bought and let loose. So let me see. The customs are taking my seeds. Let me tell you something. Um, I've had a couple of my orders pushed back too. I mean, by weeks, and I don't know what's going on, but they keep calling me different nurseries, and it's not their fault, I'm sure. But what's the name? What's really the name of that creek? Washiokushi Creek. This is the lake right here. This is a big bed of water. Don't let that little island fool you that right in front of us. That came after a storm, but this water used to be over 12 feet deep. Washiokuchi, let me get up, because I got to show y'all Washiokuchi Creek, because I love this part. I'm going to take you over here with me. Usually, this is where Bonita used to be. This is where I usually sit, and remember, it's usually nice and shady over here. But this is Washiokuchi Creek. This is the inlet. Look at all that. Snakes and everything start moving when I get over here. That creek needs a new name. Well, it is what it is. But usually I come over here and we sit in here under this big tree, barbecue, relax around the fire pit. Let me see. Found collard green seeds at Whole Foods yesterday. Not Washiokuchi Creek. Washiokuchi Creek. So yeah. So this goes all the way around my land right here. This is why I call it the island, because I'm surrounded by water. All the way down. I want to give y'all a tour, but I know my phone will cut out. Snakes, the only thing that will make snakes. And we got plenty of those. I'm gonna get back out here in the sunshine. Will you make a video of the satsumas? Yes, I will. Do you grow satsumas? Or you just want to see somebody else's satsumas? All right, y'all. Let me get to it. We in 28 minutes. What do you do for the mosquitoes? Nothing. I don't spray chemicals on anything. Any gators, I don't want to go in there and find out. I'm gonna turn around because that'll block this wind a little bit, okay? A little bit. I can be the blocker for the wind. There we go. I hope. The name of the creek or us, G or us going, I missed something, kill my grape. Okay. Wait, somebody said, killed my grapes. Killed my grape with chicken salad. How did you do that? What did you do? What's up, Montes Nobles? Let me turn this around and get back out of here. All right, let me see. I only been one of your subscribers for 3 days, and I can already tell you got a very short attention span, my friend. Please finish your point. Med J, Al, I tell you what, yeah, it's another channel for that, okay? You ain't gotta hang around if I'm not pleasing you. I'm not here to please you, okay? So if you don't like it, I'm not here for that, okay? You ain't gotta hang around, my friend. So, anyway, yeah, I do got a short attention span, by the way, and everybody knows it. If you can't handle that, it's another channel with another guy that he'll tell you everything you need to know. Okay? Ooh, simple. Easy fix. Very easy fix. You can control yourself. Let me see. Let's get back to it. Because this is one of my things, because I'm not a teacher. I'm not here to teach you anything. All right? Teachers stay on track. I'm not a teacher. I'm not here to, this is not a lesson. You're not paying for an education. I'm just a dude with a garden, and you just popped in to check me out, okay? So you don't have to worry about my attention span. This is what I do in my yard every day. It's okay if you don't like it, okay? All right, Riot Revolt. Anyway, nurseries. I wrote down a couple things, all right? What I look for, what I look for in a nursery. A lot of people want to know. My attention span snapped again because I was some stuff I wanted to say. A lot of people want to know how to get some stuff off a nursery online, which is sometimes difficult. And I'm gonna tell y'all what I look for when I look on a nursery online, and you can tell me what you look for when you go online in a nursery. And a lot of people ain't never bought no trees, plants, shrubs, or supplies online. And here's, before I start, there's a big difference between a nursery and a garden center. So let's get that straight. This wind is kicking. There's a big difference between a nursery and a garden center. A garden center is probably attached to a grocery store, a big box store, or like Lowe's, Home Depot. So when you go ask those people questions, what they do is they don't know. Don't ask them how much light does it need. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna flip that label over and say, let's see, you already looked at the label. It's not their job to know. In a garden center, it's not their job to know how all of these plants and shrubs and trees work. They're not professionals, they're cashiers. When you go to the cashier and ask that cashier or somebody out there watering the plants, they don't know. In a big box store, they don't know. They're not supposed to know. They're supposed to sell the product. In a big box store, that is product. When you go to a nursery, those are professionals. They know everything that I might be getting a tree, y'all. I might be getting a tree coming. Here come the mailman. I got a lot of trees coming. So you go to a nursery and they're professionals. Their job is to know everything that they're selling. So they hand pick, hand select everything that's in their nursery that they sell because they know everything about it. Big box stores or garden centers, the reason why they don't know anything, because they bulk order everything. They just order a bunch of stuff and get it at a wholesale price and they sell it. They don't know anything about it. That's all. So anyway, back to it. Okay, one of the things I look for when I go online, uh, easy to navigate. Number one, you pop right up when I Google you or I put you in my search engine. Your name of your place pops right up. Number one, go check some of these people out before you start buying from them. Okay, do a little extra research and make sure this is a reputable company because you will. But what was that? Thank you, Pete Marsh. Uh, Thank you. I appreciate that. So make sure that's a reputable company before you go spending your hard-earned money because trees aren't cheap. Good trees are not cheap. Okay. So before you hit send and enter and put your email and your credit card, research that company because you might not be able to find that company, or you might find that everybody hates that company. And I'm gonna throw one company out there, and it is what it is. I better not. I'm gonna just say the name of their company starts with a T, and why would you buy anything from them? Y'all know who I'm talking about? Their company starts with a T, and why would you purchase anything from them? Horrible company. Horrible. Nobody got nothing good to say about them online, in person. Everybody will even, they won't even know you will tell you, yeah, stay away from them, no. They'll send you the wrong tree. They won't send you no tree. You won't get no money back. It's no warranty, so on and so forth. Stay away from them, okay? So that's why I say do your research first because for some reason, that company that starts with a T and why would you buy anything from them? That company pops up soon as you put anything in. I don't care what you're looking for. Barbados cherry. Boop, they pop up like, why would y'all be selling that in Georgia? Anything, man. They tell you they will sell anything, any kind of, just don't. My advice, I say I would never. I did it once and I've only gotten bad things and bad reviews and bad experiences from them. I've never heard anybody not one time say one thing good for them. So anyway, moving on. So it's easy to find their website. You did the research, and here's the thing. How easy is it to purchase? I got one pet peeve when I'm purchasing something online, and this is this. That's gonna swing me down to the shipping. Tell me what the shipping cost is before I give you all my credit card information, all of that information, because what's going to happen is you got your mindset. I am going to pay $39.95 for that bare root tree. I'm ready to buy, and then you find out the shipping is end up being more than the tree. The shipping might be $39.95. You're like, no, I'm not doing that. So what happens is when you try to exit out of that website and you say, no thanks. No, I don't want it then. Now they got all your information and they just gonna keep sending you notifications online constantly like, hey, you forget your thing in your basket? Come and look in your cart. You still got a tree. I don't want to have anything to do with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I say most of those people tell you, like Stark Brothers, they'll tell you flat rate shipping or shipping is XYZ. Yes, Erica, yes. I'm not gonna say to what, but yes. But shipping is XYZ is $19.95. Flat rate shipping $9.99 this week. If you get it today, it's $5.99. They telling you what the shipping is. No matter where you live, this is what the shipping is right out the gate. Here's another thing. All right, let's keep it moving. The price and the price of their products, that's what you want to look for, And the price, because sometimes some things are high, but then you have to ask yourself the price versus the quality. See, I'll pay a high price if the it's high quality. You gotta look at Stark Brothers again, Ison's Nursery again, Willis Nursery again. Dave Wilson Nursery. I will pay that premium cost to get premium product. So price, if the price is high, what's the quality like? If the price is high and you about to send me a piece of crap, I won't go back. Okay? Quality, quantity versus that price. You got to stay in there. Hey, Miss Craft, how you doing? Okay. Uh, the variety, that helps a lot. If you go to a place and all they sell is like one orange tree and one type of apple tree, you might want to move on somewhere. I don't know if it's a new business starting up or not, but clearly that's telling you they either are experts in that one apple tree and that one lemon tree, or they're just getting started and you ain't sure about the rest, which means you don't know what their policy is going to be on a return, if it's come to you dead. Uh, just it's just too many factors in that. You know, find a good reputable company, and if you don't know one, ask around online to find a good reputable company. Okay. Let me see. Don't start Starduster. Aim for the head. I ain't in the mood. No warning shots, please. No warning shots. Just aim for the head. It's simple. Okay. I don't even ask me. Don't even ask me if I want you to or not. Just aim for the head and shoot. All right. Now, so now if their variety ain't everything you need, don't count them out, because sometimes people, they ain't gonna have everything for you. Right. Ison's Nursery is excellent. Gina. Ison's Nursery is excellent. So let me see. Anyway, let me see. Availability. This is another one of my pet peeves when I'm shopping online. If you have it available, no, let me back up. If you don't have it available, take it off the website. Refresh your website constantly. Constantly refresh your website, because it's been situations where I've ordered trees from several different people, and then they'll come back and email me and say, we're all sold out. Sorry about that. We refunded your money. So that means you took my money before you took my money before you sold me anything. That's not fair. So I feel that hey TL, what's that? TL Shan, I missed the name. I'm sorry. How you doing? That's not fair. You shouldn't have to refund my money. Don't take my money until you know you got your product. That means you ain't keeping up on refreshing your website. To me, means you're not very responsible and you're not running your company very well. So to me, that kind of makes me nervous, and then I look the other direction. It makes no sense to buy a fruit tree and their company doesn't even sell the pollinator. If it's okay, they should uh, out But these companies, well, I won't even give it that. Some people, sometimes it's certain trees they sell, like they won't sell all the way. Stark Brothers don't sell too much stuff all the way down in Florida, because they know most of the stuff they sell ain't gonna do well there, and they'll lose money on keep on shipping it back. So I can understand that, or the pollinator, I can understand that. I'm gonna keep it moving, y'all, okay? Because I ain't gonna be in here long. Okay. Fast shipping. Fast shipping. That right there. Starduster, what? I'm listening to you, Starduster. Fast shipping, everybody. When they ship it to you in a few days or a week, that is, thank you, Dream Traveler. When they ship it to you a day or a week, that's a plus to me. Because when I want something, and most of us, when we buy, we're gardeners, and we make a quick decision. Usually we looking at our spouse ain't in the room, we hurry up and type it in and buy the thing. We want that tree immediately. That's why big box stores make so much money on selling fruit trees, because we want it now. That ain't always a good thing, trust me. Because you go to one of the stores and you bought a peach, but you might have a pear. Labels all mixed up. Like I said, they are not nurseries. They are garden centers. So let me see. Somebody said fast growing trees is a A+. Yeah, I've heard that. Uh, let me see. So okay, I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm trying to stay on track since somebody warmed me up in the beginning. Stay on track. I done made me some little notes and everything. Okay, fast shipping. And how was it shipped? Did you just ship me a dry ass tree in a box or a bag? No wrapping, no bubble wrap. The tree is upside down. It's flipping around in the box. The roots is dry as a bone. Did you ship me that tree like that? If I'm gonna tell you this, that to me is a deal breaker. If you ship me a tree ever the first time, to me, I'm done. Ooh, that's hot. I'm done, because that means you don't care about anything. I mean, you only got one chance for that, you know. Don't ship me no tree in no grocery bag and stapled it at the top. You have stapled some of the tree, the roots ain't covered or nothing like that. Like Ison's Nursery, Willis Nursery, Stark Brothers, those, Dave Wilson Nursery, you get those trees. And I brought some boxes out here as demonstration. You get those trees and they be wrapped up like a baby. Have you ever got one of those? Wrapped like a baby. And they will live through any condition. They got bubble wrap, plastic wrap, wet paper, wet towels wrapped around the roots, them jelly beans, everything around the roots is still alive. You will get these trees, and I'm gonna show you an example. I was doing a whole video on this, okay? But I'm gonna show you a quick example of when you get trees from these nurseries. Everybody I just named, Ison's Nursery, Willis Nursery, Stark Brothers, Dave Wilson, all of those nurseries is where I shop from. I'm gonna show you the quality real quick, and then we gonna get right back on track, okay? Walk with me. We don't gotta go far. See these three little trees? Well, plenty. That one, that one, that one, that one. Let me walk around with you. Soon as I got these little sticks and put them in the ground, look what happened. It's blooming the same year soon as I put them in the ground. This is a Stark Brothers Nursery Yellow Delicious, Gold Delicious rather. Here, Ison's Nursery, this is a Pixie Crunch. Soon as I put it in the ground, look at that. It's about to start blooming. And you can see the green just pumping out. I just put this in the ground the other day. Somebody said they jelly up my orchard. Don't be jealous. We all working together. Here's another one. Stark Brothers. Right here. This is a pink lady apple. That thing done pollinated and little apples is down there already. I just put this in the ground maybe 2 weeks ago. You understand? Here's this nursery over here. I hope my Wi-Fi don't conk out on y'all. This is a giant fuyu this is a giant fuyu right here. And it's just a big stick and it just went crazy. I could go on and on down the list of all the trees that I've planted that just pop right up. But that's an example I wanted to show you guys of family that can answer questions in the chat if you can. Yes, because it's hard for me to see this thing move so fast. So that's the quality that I look for. A nice, big, strong tree, a big, strong root structure, and as soon as you put that sucker in the dirt, it wake up. It wakes up and is ready to play. I'm gonna get back on here, get back on the list. Got a little ways to go. But that's what I look for. That's quality to me. That means if you're already getting blooms, that means whatever rootstock that they put that on, that thing is ready. It's ready to rock. So you ain't gonna be waiting no 100 years to get no fruit. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Let me see everything. It's moving so fast. Stark Brothers has the best return placement. Exactly, they have the best return and replacement policy ever. Number one, they don't ask questions. What happened? I don't know. It just it just died. Okay, we'll ship you one out right now. That's it. They don't want to talk about it. They probably know what's going on. Thank you, Starduster. Thank you, Miss Craft. Okay, so yeah, when you got a good, that was my last thing I was going to talk about, was the warranty. Does this nursery offer warranties? Because you know, getting a tree in the mail, that's not the simplest thing to do. Somebody said, I'm growing low crop tree from seed. It just sprouted. Amen. Good luck. That's gonna be a little while, but good luck. Those do well from seed, I heard. Led, you need to start a bee farm for your trees. I'm a beekeeper. I don't have a farm, but yes, I am a beekeeper. So yeah, here we go. Let me see. Do you buy chicks online? No, but if I ever have to do it again, I will. Essie the gardener, Essie the homesteader, she did, and she had excellent results. And if I'm not mistaken, a beautiful Nest TV. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I think she bought chicks online, but I live in the country. Everybody has chickens, so I don't necessarily have to buy them online. I can go to Tractor Supply, and there's a lot of farms around here. I go straight to them and get them. People sell chickens here on Craigslist like you would be trying to sell a car. So they all over the place. Have you had any sightings of those murder hornets? Okay, I'm a veer off real quick on the murder hornet thing. Okay, real quick. Let me tell you something. I don't know what's going on. I'm not gonna get into conspiracy theories, but the so-called murder hornets, I don't know what's going on. I don't want to speak on it too much because it might get me in some trouble. And this is why I say that, because I've been seeing those hornets as a beekeeper for the last 8 years. I'm gonna tell you this, it's true, they are that big. It's true, they are huge. It's true, they do eat your honeybees. It's true, they are loud when they pass you. And it's true, they are deadly to humans. This is what scares me. Why are they saying they just entered the US just now? Why? Why would you say that? I've been seeing them for sure for 8 years. I killed one 8 years ago. And I had a video like, what the hell is this? I'm from the north. I've never seen bugs that look like babies, okay? So when I saw it, I was fascinated 8 years ago. And it was, once I Googled it, it was a Japanese hornet, not a murder hornet. I'm gonna say this real quick and I'm gonna get off of it because I had enough of that controversial stuff that I did the other day. Why is it every time something happens, they add the word, they make it scary. Murder hornet, right? Africanized killer bees. Man, please y'all, don't ask me about them hornets, because I think it's a sham, I think it's a lie, and this is one time that I think something is wrong. Because if me, a fairly new beekeeper, if I've been seeing them for 8 years, the exact same bee, and you just added the word murder on the front of it, why are you just telling everybody in the world that they just got here and we don't know how they got here, and they just exploded and they just appeared. They did not. They did not. I'm going to say that for a fact, and I know it for a fact. And if I could get my old computer up and running, I would pull out that video of me and my baby boy taking a quick video. And at the time I had a BlackBerry phone, taking a video of the so-called murder hornet, because they was eating all the bees around my hive. And I popped one. I didn't know they could kill you. I popped one with a stick and killed it. And yes, they are that big. So, them just coming from outer space to kill us, miss me with that. All right? I don't know why the media just done that. And I don't want, that makes me think this whole thing is a weird sham. Like I say, I'm not going to get into conspiracy theories, because we'll start that right now and we'll all be off track. So, back to action, okay? Y'all, please don't ask me about the murder hornets. I get emotional about that, because that scares me. That's so weird. Why would you say? Everybody, every media outsource, every media outlet, everybody is talking about the murder hornet just got here a week ago, like it just got off the Greyhound bus. That scares me. That means, to me, it's a scam going on, and I don't know. They've been here for years, at least 8 years that I know of. I don't want to talk about that. That scares me. So that's when you start talking about, other conspiracies. They trying to kill people and they trying to eat people and satanic cults. I don't even want to talk about that. Let's get back to this, okay? We got to the root structure and the quality of the product and the warranty. Oh, we pretty much got it, y'all. But that's what I look for in a nursery. Quality. And I had put one more. Oh, one more. One last but not least. That even, I don't know which is more important, the quality or this. Customer service. Customer service is so important to me. If I have a problem, I do not want to have to Google a name that has to Google a name that has to Google a name to find you. Customer service, I like talking to a person. And I'm going to tell you this. So far, I've never had to call Ison's Nursery for anything, but I called Stark Brothers, and I talked to a human being. Nothing like talking to a human being. Because I'm going to tell you one thing about messages and emojis, which ties right in to wearing these masks. Not the breath thing, remember about the breath, but the other thing about wearing a mask that I dealt with this week at work. I was telling my supervisor something, and she could only see this much of me because I got my hat on. She could only see this much of me. So as I'm saying something to her, she don't know I'm playing, right? Because all of my facial expressions is under this mask. People ask me, Blair, why you put so many emojis all the time? That's ridiculous. You know why? Because I want you to feel I'm cracking up for real. I want you to feel, and right now, there is no language on the computer. That's really the only language we have on a computer that shows emotion. So that's why I use so many emojis, because I want you to feel what I'm going through right now. Because this what happens. Words get lost in translation when you do this. When I text you something, what you wearing, where do you want to go, that gets lost in translation. I'm telling you, how many arguments started from a text, your girlfriend tripping on you because she read a text that you sent to another coworker, like, hey, yo, where you want to meet at, right? What the hell? What? No emojis, no punctuation, right? It seemed like it was in a hurry. Where you want to meet at? What the hell is this? What is that? Huh? Where you want to meet at? What y'all having dinner? Huh? You going to buy her some flowers? You going to take her to the movies? But without emojis and without showing any emotion, what happened is That text got lost in translation. No, that was my coworker that had to go home, and I had to take the rest of the mail from her to help do her route. And now I need to know where to meet her at on her route so I can take the rest of that mail, which I don't want to do because that means I'm gonna be at work long tonight. And then she like, oh, sorry. Yeah. So all that smoke and mirrors. I'm sorry, y'all. Anyway, that's things get caught up and lost in translation. Anyway, that's all I had, you guys. Did anybody have any questions before I get up out of here? Because I'm about to get in this garden. I'm about to plant me some stuff. Because I'm pretty sure that mailman just brought me another tree. Let me see. That's enough. That's enough about the emoji. Say the name of the. You say the name of the creek again for me. You say the name. Put it in caps too. Let me see. Breathing masks are great for the CO worker, the co-workers with the bad breath. Yeah, I was talking about that the other day. Uh, will frost kill my apple tree? No, and it depends on where you live at. It will kill your blooms, but it won't kill your tree. Not an apple tree anyway. Let me see. 90% of all of communications are nonverbal. Amen. That's why I talk with my hands and my facial expressions. Your words sometimes mean nothing. You can say a lot. Look, us black folks, we can say everything with a couple of this like. I just told y'all a whole bunch of stuff that a whole bunch of people on here watching me don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Your facial expression, and your hand movements mean a lot. They mean everything. Where do you look up what zones you in? Put your city and your state in Google and ask, what is your grow zone? Let me see. My tomatoes have bugs, just the tomatoes. What kind of bugs? What do they look like and what are they doing? Spicy KV. Let me see. Do your things, mangoes. I can make it in Georgia. I haven't had no luck with mangoes so far. Nick Thomas. Oh, I missed one. Let me see. Nick Thomas say, make sure to find your and know your USDA grow zone. Very important. Do not overlook this. Amen, Nick Thomas. Amen to that. How long she is take what? I can't read that. The words might have typed too fast. Where can I get a banana tree? I'm in Jersey. Go online and look for a banana tree, but I'm telling you right now, everything is hard to find. When you're looking for fruit trees and stuff to buy, you should really be looking for that all through the winter and early spring. Right now, everybody is tapped out, especially with this mess going on. Don't nobody have anything. Anything. Let me see. God, this thing is moving fast. I started an apple tree from seed. Should I baby it? Good luck with that. Like I just said earlier, if you're growing from seed, you may not ever see fruit. You may, but you may not. And if you do, you ain't gonna know what it tastes like. It might taste like a turd. So this is why I try to show people how to graft, so you don't feel like you just wasted 10 years of your life. So, yeah, baby it if you want to, but I would learn how to graft if I was you. I can show you how to do that, okay? T-Fox, thanks. Godspeed. Thank you, Sauceman77. I really want a hazelnut tree. They have those online. I think if Stark Brothers still have any more, they had them. Let me see. What kind of satsuma do you have? I'm trying to grow them this year in zone 8. I'm glad you put your zone up. See, that's what I be telling you about the grow zone. I'm in zone 8A. That makes a difference. So I can tell you exactly what I'm growing and it will work for you. I have the the Orwari Satsuma, and I have the Brown Select Satsuma. Both of them went through this whole cold winter with no covering on them. The covers blew off and I didn't even know. Come to find out, they did better than my big lemon tree. How you doing, Catrell Jones? Said, I'm new to your channel. I'm loving what you and Lady Led are doing. You're like family. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do. Let me see. Led or anyone, are you going to start seedling cuttings? No, right now I can't afford it. I don't have that much tree going on right now. And I sold a lot of cuttings last year, and it's hundreds of people want a cutting. I wouldn't even have a tree left if I did that. And I'm sorry to everybody because I don't have cuttings this year. Not now, not yet. Because I wouldn't have any fruit myself if I gave everybody cuttings that wanted one. How do I find my zone? Google it. Google your city and your state for your grow zone. Okay, first time gardener grow an okra plant and some radishes in Walmart bag in Nevada. If you grow an okra in a Walmart bag, you're gonna have a big problem because the okra tree, the root on the okra plant is like a tree. It's gonna bust out that bag and everything else. You're gonna be watering at it every 5 seconds. I will put that okra. If you gonna use okra, get a big grow bag. If you're gonna grow the okra, get a big grow bag or a big container if that's your only option. Other than that, I suggest put okra in the ground. You can grow okra in containers, but you'll be watering that thing all day. That'll be a full-time job. Because okras get big and they grow super fast. The root system will bust out of a plastic container real easy. Okay, here in Maryland, Zone 7, I missed something. We had, hey, NJ Cali Gardner, how you doing, man? Good to see you. We had a frost the last 2 nights. Thankfully, I covered them. Ain't that crazy that we still having frost in March? No, this ain't even March. May, I'm tripping. In May, middle of May. Hey, Terrell Riley said, hey, Brother Led, got 2 peach trees, one died. Will the other one strive without? Yes, peaches do not need a pollinator. They do not need a mate. They don't need a mate. How long do you wait on a tree to leaf out before giving up on it? That's a tricky question. If you're talking about a bare root, number one, it depends on where you live at. Number two, it depends on what kind of tree it is. Because some trees, if you experienced, some trees hurry up and leaf out, like an apple tree, a peach tree. That stuff hurries up and branches out. But a persimmon, I got persimmons up here. They look like giant sticks, and they ain't doing nothing no time soon until that hard heat hit them. Once that hard heat hit them, they go crazy. So hopefully you bought it from one of these reputable companies and you got a year warranty on it. I would just wait. Let me see. Yep, gotta uncover my plants today. So be careful. How you doing? I can't read your name. You say good. Thank you so much. Let me see. At T Fox. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Patience is everything. You got in this gardening thing. You got to wait. Everything needs to wait. It's certain things that you wait on. Like for instance, I'm gonna show you real quick. I planted that pecan tree right behind Rasputia here. That now is taller than every other tree I got. Oh, there it is. That's a pecan tree right there. I planted that, and I planted that one, and they were just little twigs, maybe 2 years ago. You get a handful of nuts, you get a handful of nuts out of them. But those are things that I planted that I'm not even thinking about getting fruit off of them for a while. Thank you so much, Sultan Shakur. Say, hi, Led. Do you use the lake water behind you, rainwater, banana water? Yes, I do. I use all of this. The lake behind me, I actually have a pump that I throw in Washiokushi Creek, and it got a water hose. Let me take you over there, okay? Let me bear that down. I'm saving Bonita's branches because I plan on making something out of her, thanks to a friend's suggestion on YouTube. So here's the water hose that goes to a pump, a 3rd horsepower pump that I got thrown down in the creek. So we hand water with this. I just fixed my big sprinkler system. I just fixed that a week ago. So now all of my sprinkler heads are working. I'm just waiting on one part, which the mailman probably just dropped off. See that orange Home Depot bucket? I'm waiting on that part so I can go up under that bucket and fix that part. Hold on. This wind is a beast. So I'm gonna fix that. So yeah, I water everything, and then I pump that water up into my 5-gallon water barrels. I'm gonna show you one other thing too. And put the banana water, make the banana water out of it. And I just got a new rain barrel right there that is going in the chicken coop. So I'll collect rainwater with it. As you can see, I put my bananas back out here and they starting to wake up. That's the other one, starting to wake up out here. Let me get back in here, answer some questions, then we're gonna try to get on out of here. I've been on here for too long. Let me see. I'm asking for advice on growing okra in a 50-pound grow bag. What do you think I was looking forward from a good, your question is all over the place. I'm asking for advice on growing okra in a 50-pound grow bag. What do you think I was looking forward from a good, you might have to finish that one because I don't know what you're asking me. Thank you, Sultan Sucker. Let me see. Greetings, I work for USPS 2, and I also had a veggie garden here in Puerto Rico. That messed me up. It's fading off. Let me see. When should I start thinning my dwarf Red Haven peach tree? First year and loaded with fruit. Right now, thin it. And I'm gonna say this, thin it hard. Thin it really hard. Don't try to look for no fruit right this minute. Thin it hard. You know, make sure you got a handful of fruit or something maybe, but thin it hard so your tree can grow. Okay. Decatur Raider say, I bought a peach tree from Lowe's moving in September. Should I transplant tree into a bigger pot till then or leave it in container I purchased it in? I'm going to give you this piece of advice. As soon as you get a tree from a nursery or a big box store, replant it immediately. Immediately, no matter what your situation is, replant it. Thank you, Raw Juice Sopery. I'm growing okra in a 55-gallon bag on my balcony. That'll work. Long as it's a big bag. Let me see. Cut there. Okay, I'm not gonna go there. What can I grow in my hotel room? Some babies. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know. Because I don't know what your hotel room looks like. I'm sorry about that. That was rude as hell. Sorry. Sorry. I heard motel and I'm sorry. Just keep it moving. Keep that moving. We're going to go past that. Sorry, dear. Just joking, okay? Can I grow everything in a greenhouse as long as it's not fruiting zone 9A? If anyone answered, I missed it. Can I grow everything in a greenhouse? You can't, I mean, let me say something about a greenhouse. It's a reason why I don't have one. They're not magical beasts. A greenhouse, you got to watch a greenhouse. I used to have one. And the thing about a greenhouse is you got to watch a greenhouse, just like if you have to cover up your trees and plants, you got to watch a greenhouse because the greenhouse will turn into an oven and cook and kill everything. If the sun hit it just right, it might be cold outside, but you have one of those good solar days, it will cook everything in there and you're going to have a problem. You know what I'm saying? So, you just got to stay on top of a greenhouse. You just can't just have a greenhouse and say, now that I got one, everything is going to be okay. You still got to stay on top of it. All right. Ebony Knowledge says, salute, farmer. We need so many more. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Question, how do you combat peach worms? I'm going to tell you this. I don't. Because all of that stuff that gets in your fruit, let me tell you, this is one of the things that Yeah. Okay, Lead answered the peach worm question. Okay, no problem. This is my thing with the peach worm. I don't spray nothing on my trees, and everybody is expecting to get a massive bounty off of these little baby trees. It's a reason why we need to be patient. You scared because worms gonna get in most of the fruit or half the fruit. Okay, number one, we still getting fruit off of little baby trees. We supposed to be waiting till our trees are mature and adult, like Bonita. Y'all never heard me talk about anything eating the fruit off of Bonita when she was so big. You know why? Because those animals took those fruit, and it was enough fruit for them to eat, them to peck, them to mess up, and my family to eat, and for me to give away and to sell. So once your tree is mature, and then you start getting worms in every piece of fruit, then you got a problem. But right now, I almost guarantee you might have a new tree and it's fairly small, and I wouldn't do anything at this very moment. Let me see. You're okay? I'm trying to advocate for you. I don't know what's going on here. Keep it moving here. Led, have you grown lemon cucumbers? Yes, I have. They delicious. It's just not my thing. I'd rather just grow a big old cucumber where I'm gonna eat a lot of food for the least amount of space that it takes up. So I might as well grow a big cucumber. Let me see. Finally, dang Lid, I don't know what happened. Okay. Hello, I finally got you live. How you doing, G Williams? Let me go back down. Just found you and can't stop watching. Never grew a thing, but always wanted to. Started the peekaboo herbs yesterday. Thank you. Thank you so much. God, y'all hear that wind? Look at it. I'm trying to block the wind. Thank you, Nelly, playing for y'all. I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma, Zone 7. Walla Walla onions and container growing huge squash. Good luck with all of that. Sound like you got it going on. Let me see. Thank you for speaking on the stuff that's being pushed down our throat. I'm just going to mind my business. Yeah, we ain't gonna do no conspiracy. I did enough controversial stuff the other night. I told Lady Led I'm gonna chill for a minute on that. Let me see. It draws flies. When you talk good shit, it draws flies. You dig what I'm saying? In other words, that was one of my mama old sayings. In other words, when you talking too much truth or you telling people the real, it draws a lot of people that's gonna attack you for it. So you talk too much good shit, it draws flies. Remember that. You can't see a pile of crap without flies on it. It's no such thing. So I said I'm gonna stop with the controversy for a minute. That's my opinion. I'm gonna leave it my opinion. Okay, let me see. Let me see. I'm glad I never seen a snake before. I swear everything I would scream higher than a Mariah Carey. I tell you what, if you a gardener, you're gonna have to let that go, sweetheart. You're gonna have to let it go. I know it freaked you out and everything. It freaked me out. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Ain't nothing gonna come between me and feeding my family. Not a snake, spider, black widow, and we got all of that. I just showed y'all the other day it was copperhead right here swimming while I was doing that video. Just swimming close to the ducks. And I was gonna show y'all, but I was like, cause it was going to get the ducks. It didn't, but usually they do, and I didn't want y'all to see that. I showed y'all the snake eating the frog video, and everybody hated that. They hated watching that. They hated watching nature. So I said I'm gonna stop doing that, cause I could videotape a lot of stuff out here. I hate snakes too, but I'm not gonna let it keep me out of my garden. Let me see. Can we get some more survival videos from the garden, like fishing? Now, Lady Led is my fisherman. I used to be a mad fisherman, but that's Lady Led's passion. She want to do a fishing video for y'all. Now, here's another thing about the survival videos. I will do some more, but I'm telling you, at this time and this point in time, It's a lot of people that like them, and it's a lot of people that constantly like, no, it ain't. That ain't how you do it. You don't need that. You don't. Now you hear from them people like, now what was that list again? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna just let everybody go back to that video and leave it there because people don't want to see the truth. Remember what I just said. You talk good shit, it draw flies. So when I tell, look, I showed y'all how to keep squirrels out of your garden. I caught hell for that the other day. I caught hell for that. Oh, let the little squirrelies go. Oh, no, not the squirrelies. I'm like, really? I can bring the squirrels to your house and then we'll be even. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them in my garden. So I didn't kill them or nothing, but if you love them so much, I'll ship them to you. You know what I'm saying? That so I caught hell for human. No matter what you do, you can never win. It's certain things in life you just can't win. Now, if I start popping them with a BB gun, they gonna come at you like cruelty to animals. If you humanely remove them, humanely, alive, healthy, well, you gonna catch hell for that too. And sometimes when people fuss at me about stuff like that, I be thinking like, I bet you this person got like 40,000 cats in their house and squirrels living in the attic and rats up under the basement because they think, oh, it's so precious. I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna get off. Because I said I wasn't gonna say controversial stuff, but again, that too was a lie. This is what gets me about that. The same people that fuss about, oh, don't hurt the little squirrelies and stuff like that, right? Are the same people that won't even think twice about stomping on a roach. So what you just did is pick and choose what life is and cannot stay on the planet. Just because a roach grosses you out, but a squirrel look like a cute little baby rabbit, you think that's how we choose stuff. If it's cute and fluffy, it's good. Squirrels are terrible. But if it's disgusting and scaly, it's evil. See how they got your mind warped with that? Like the color black, the word black. Darkness. They turn the word dark black into it's an evil thing. It's horrible. It's the end of the road. Where it's actually the beginning of everything. You know? Even in the good book, what did he do? And then there was light. It was darkness first. So everybody keep thinking everything is dark and scaly and horrible is evil. So miss me with the squirrel stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just because they fluffy don't make them nice. Plain and simple. You know, and a step on a roach in a heartbeat. You ever see the movie Men in Black? Where he kept Will Smith kept stepping on the roaches, and he was like, look, nah, you pissing me off stepping on my cousins and stuff, right? You will step on a roach, but you don't want to relocate a squirrel. Got life toe up. Anyway, that's the last of my controversial talk. Nothing precious about rodents. Like I say, they got their place. They got their place. I just don't go killing stuff because I ain't got nothing else to do, like a baby with a BB gun. But if that's ravishing, if there's an infestation ravishing my garden and my farm to feed my family and my friends, it gotta go. To me, I look at it as a threat, just like if there's a man walking through my yard picking my apples, you gotta go. So just because it's a cute little squirrel doing it, you gotta go. Okay, let me see. I gotta go, you guys. I've been out here way too long. Let me see. Chef says, greetings from New Orleans. I just discovered your videos a few days ago and I'm hooked. Thank you so much, man. We just be out here hanging out, talking good mess, waiting on the flies. Keep it funny. Happy Mother's Day, Lady Led. I'ma tell her too. Thank you, y'all. When we unite, black and white, our so-called leaders will really be in trouble. And I see, amen to that. I'm not gonna get into it because I was about to go in. I was about to go in. But yes, don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Every All right, we've been on a long time, right? I'm not gonna do it, y'all. I'm not gonna do it because I really want to burn some stuff up. So let me see. Another reason why I plan on growing some of my own food, I will cut a person's hand off. Yeah, see? Exactly. Exactly. No, I'm not gonna go in. I'm not going in. I just peek around a dumpster. I ain't gonna go down that alley because if you know, let me see, squirrels, rats, bushy tails, pop, pop. You the man. Thank you, Top Kinger. Thank you. So everybody say, do it, Led. No, I'm just gonna say one thing. One of the most important ways to win a war on anything in love, life, and relationship is to divide. To conquer, the easiest way to conquer is to first divide. Once you once you turn brother on brother, sister on sister, and they fighting each other like gang members. I said this in another video. You done already weakened them so bad that the third party can come in and just dust them off. They weaken themselves by fighting themselves. Black against white, black against black, white against white. You know, I just be, I wonder all the time. They always talk about black folks on black on black crime and how bougie black folks look at hood black folks, but they never talk about how like upper class white folks talk down on folks in the trailer park. It's deep. They never talk about that, but they act funny with that. But if we all came together, and most of the people that's bougie, whether you white or you black, don't pretend that you didn't used to live in a trailer park or the projects either. Trailer park ain't nothing but the projects for a different kind of people. So don't act like or pretend that you ain't never came from none of that yourself. If you didn't, you know what? I ain't even gonna say you lucky if you didn't, cause I'm telling you, if I didn't come from that kind of world, I wouldn't be as knowledgeable and worldly and as educated as far as everything, my everyday normal life, everyday normal stuff that I work through in life. Common sense. Living in the hood taught me a lot of common sense, and that's why people that never had to worry about money or worry about where their meal gonna come from or is the lights gonna get cut out, a lot of those people are suffering right now and don't have a clue. Look, some of them on the news blowing their heads off because they ain't got a clue what to do when the lights go out and ain't no money coming in. At the same time, the people that was born up in those trailer parks and born up in the projects and born in those hoods, you know what? They're rather comfortable. they they ain't scared. Cause they like, look, oh, you mean to tell me we gonna get some money? We gonna get a little money out of this? And they can't cut the lights out? All right, I can do that. But there's other people jumping off of bridges right now. Like, oh my God, what do you mean the water is shut off? Right? So to me, coming from those kind of backgrounds made me a little bit more, I'm gonna call it worldly, where it's other stuff to worry about than your lights getting cut off right now during this mess and your water getting cut off. Let me see. I'm gonna get out of here, y'all, because I'll be on here all day. So Southwest Philly in the house. Good to see you, Nelly Nail. Loving Life Houston. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Happy Mother's Day. And I'm gonna give y'all one more guava. First, I'm gonna check in here to see if there's anything living in here. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, Betty Boop, girl. You making a mess on me? Don't do that, baby. Don't do that, Betty. Guava, everybody. Have a beautiful Mother's Day, and I hope this looking for the nursery thing kind of helped you a little bit. Thank you, everybody. Kira, mommy of 5, how you doing, baby? I just see you right there in the house. I'm glad I looked up and saw you. Happy Mother's Day. And before I go, for all the people Let me see. Thank you so much. Say I'm a new sub. I love your channel. How often should I use banana fertilizer when watering? The banana water, you can use that every single day. Every day. That is just bananas in water. It's just getting a lot of potassium and good vitamins. It's not really just, you know what I'm saying? I use it every single day. And the rain just fills it back up. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, Star Duster. Thank you, Nick Thomas. Thank you, Cheryl's Organic Food Force, for holding it down for me. I appreciate y'all so much. You know I do, family. Thank you. Everybody go out and have a wonderful day, okay? Couldn't do it without you. For all the people that came on and really don't care for me, I understand. And you listen, I don't like being rude to folks. It's not in my nature. I can get ugly, but it's just really not in my nature. But I'm gonna say this: if you don't care for me, you entitled to your opinion. I understand that. Okay, I don't even hate you about it. You entitled to your opinion just like I'm entitled to mine. So guava to you and all the people that came in acting up. Thank you, and all the people that made you go away. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Happy Mother's Day. Said who here doesn't care for you? Oh, it was in the beginning. A lot of folks come in. I couldn't hardly read some of that nonsense. So thank you, everybody. Happy Mother's Day, Guava. Miss Christy Love in the house. How you doing, Christy Love? I didn't even see you in there. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful day. All right. Stay safe. Um, I might do this again later. It's my day off. I might go again later because I got something to show you. Okay? I love you, and I'm out. Mine's so concentrated. I missed something.